Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and you have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast. All right, y'all. I'm taking a couple of seconds tonight. One is because I'm trying to make sure everything is in order. I'm trying to make sure that the phone line is connected, and it looks like it is. So we can get started. Welcome to the show. Today is one of the days that I get happy about. You know why? Because it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day of the week to start off being nosy. So today is Media Monday, so today is the day that we jump in and we get into the nitty gritty of the nitty gritty. Um, we mind business specifically in the hip hop lane, but if we throw a little bit of extra in there, why not? But yeah, today is Media Monday. It is what it is. Now, there are a few things I have to say before I get to the stuff that I have to say, which is first things first. The phone line is open. Join the conversation. Drop a comment, call in, text 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828, or ask me to drop the link, and I will. As long as you're on your best behavior. Listen, nobody has time for the BS that some of y'all be coming with sometimes. And a lot of times the reason why you don't make it on is because you're on your BS. Remember to share, and subscribe to the podcast. I don't really feel like I should have to drop my Cash App, but I put a lot of money into this podcast, so I don't have time for a manicure. So if you would like to, help a girl out so I can go get a manicure, that would be lovely. Mm-hmm. But it's underneath. Let me see, wrong side. It's underneath uh my name. Yeah, there we go. It's underneath my name, Cash App, and whatever and whatever. Eye candy. Right. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Let me get to these little things. So first things first, Doc was here last night when I said that I was gonna go live today, and big love to Doc Sav 912 Bookie Bookins. Also, Doc said that he is sorry that he is not able to make it on the show today, but I told him, this is what I told him. It's okay, Doc, because you're here in spirit. We know that you a hardworking man out here. You get into that paper, so nobody's mad at you because you can't be here. But now let's get to Little Rock 2517. I'm Eye Candy. Oh, hey, thanks. You know, you know how I go. You know. Now I do have to play this quick commercial, and I'll be right back. We're gonna talk about some things. What a time to be alive. I repeat, what a time to be alive. Did you know that you could get fresh ingredients along with beautiful recipes delivered to your door? Did you know that? Well, you can get 21 free meals plus free shipping and 3 free gifts when you use the code HelloFresh21. The link is in the description. Again, use the code HelloFresh21 to get 21 free meals plus free shipping plus 3 free gifts. I'm telling you. It's time to get healthy, y'all. Here. Hey, I'm here. So we got some things to talk about this evening. Again, it is the top of the week, and this is the day that we get into it. We get into the things, that's going on in the world. If it's to be talked about, I'm going to talk about it. This is what it is. And that's that. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's get into some of this talk. Let's get into a few things. We have some things to talk about. Hold on. I'm going to get into it in a second. Got to pull it up real quick because I have it organized and, and the way I want to talk about things this evening. And, might I add, my order is getting impeccable. It's getting great. So we're going to pull up some things. We got some things to talk about. So it's rare that we talked about him on the show a few times, in the tap. When we do the tapping on Tuesdays, we talked about him a little bit. He was part of our trivia question. I got a point off of this gentleman right here, but let's get to it. Yeah, I got a point because I earned my points. I don't be trying to maneuver my way. I just be knowing what I know what I know. So, in the which is rare that we ever hear this gentleman's name in the media, but let's get to it. Memphis Bleak hears the fans loud and clear. He's totally on board to record a collab project with Jay-Z, but he's not the one who needs convincing. Surprise, surprise. So, they caught up with him with the Rock Nation. They caught up with the Rock Nation legend at LAX, and he says that he's constantly sending Jay material for to record, and even gets rejected from time to time. Bleak jokes he should have attempted the Jay Duet album when his bank account was sitting on 100 mil. He points out riding with the team rock well before Jay started stacking commas. That's a true statement. I can concur on that one. So Jay handpicked Bleak to alongside of him when he was just a teen in their Marcy housing projects in Brooklyn, and Bleak thinks that their collab would have been fitting close to their coming of age saga. I'm gonna, and please do cash at me. I'm going to talk to you in a minute, which details their relationship. Bleak also gave us an update on Jay's storied 44 Club, which closed its doors without warning after 20 years this week. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm going to get to that in a second, too. What happened to be a setback is actually the dawn of another venture. Bleak says they're bringing 4040 to Midtown NYC sometime in 2024. They're already taking applications for beautiful young women to handle the VIP bottle service, and because don't nobody want to see no ugly chick. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody would see no ugly chick in the bottle services, but apparently there's a lot to be said about what's going on. So let's get to the first part. Let's get to the coming of age situation. If you don't watch this podcast or you don't listen to this podcast, you don't know how I feel about the coming of age record in itself. The record with Jay-Z is two of them, actually. It's a part one and part two. If you don't know, let me deal with this first. There's actually two of them, but many don't know that. Hold on, let me get this off my screen real quick. But all right, and I want to put some things on the screen real quick, so it's getting kind of ugly. Okay, let's get rid of this. So, I love part one and part two of the song. Okay. Where's my Cash App, Rock? You talking mad smack? Where's my Cash App at? Where's it at? Where's my Cash App? I can use the Cash App right now. We got bills to pay over here. Where's the Cash App? Where's it at? Let me see. Let me see if you did it. Cause you talking, but I don't hear no Cash App cha-ching. What's up? So anyway, There's a part one, there's a part two. You have to pay close attention. Let me put these comments on the screen real quick. You have to pay close attention. We putting this on the screen because Rob be talking big talk and don't walk the walk, and we don't like it over here. You gotta talk the talk and walk the walk over here. But anyway, nope, you didn't do it. Where's that? Where's it at? Where's it at? But anyway, so there's two parts of that song, but I love both parts of the song. And so for me, the coming of age situation would have made for a great situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved to have seen that. And I do agree that, yeah, maybe me probably should have pushed the point back before Jay-Z was a billionaire. I do agree with that. Don't wait until I'm not doing big things to make some big things happen. Let's do it right now. That's how I really feel that. So I kind of get what he was saying. Like, maybe. Am I laggy? Okay. I kind of get where maybe that may have made sense. You feel me? Like, yeah, let's do that. But now, when we are on a different plateau, Jay Z is handling business, and Blake is handling business too. Don't get that twisted. He out here taking care of business too. He's been set up for a mighty long time, and yeah. So, but I would have loved to see the coming of age situation go down, and maybe now more so than ever because they grown men, they doing their thug thizzle, they out here, what I mean, making business moves. That might make even more sense now than ever. But from what I've heard on these streets, as I collect my Gab Beat bag, Jay-Z said he done. He's done. Okay, we got a cash app. Let's go. And yeah, Rock was this shoe. Hold on. Let me was this shoe? Let's go. That's all I'm saying is show a girl some love. You want me to do things. You gotta make sure you show me some love. I'm pretty sure that was Rock. Big shout out to Rock. Hold on. It's coming up on the screen now. Big shout out to Rock. That was you. Hi, baby. Thank you. Appreciate the cash app. Big shout out to Rock. He did what he said he was going to do. And thanks for the cash app, baby. We got bills. We got Pam. Thanks for the cash app. We want to keep this thing going. We gotta, show love. But anyway, so that's that. That's how I feel about that. As far as the 40/40 Club situation, we are in turbulent times right now, and where people would have spent money, big money, back in the day, they can't spend it the same way they would have spent it back in the day. It's a hard life. You just can't do it how you used to do it. You feel me? So I get that part too. You feel me? Like 40/40 Club wasn't cheap. I'm gonna just tell you firsthand experience. From my experience in being in that club, it was not cheap. You wanted to go up in there, I don't care where it was at. And a lot of people talk about the Atlantic City situation. Yeah, it was expensive because they're looking at the people who come to gamble, and they're looking at, people who come that just want to have an exquisite night. But it was expensive. And then everything in New York is expensive. Trust me. Again, I got a kid by a Harlem dude. Everything in New York is expensive. I swear, my sister, she went there, I think it was last weekend. But one thing I always taught her about going to New York on her visits is this. Make sure you got paper. Make sure you got money to spend. You don't want to go there with $50. You're not going to do shit. First of all, really, if you think about that, unless you catch the China Express, it's an expensive ride. You feel me? Just to get there and back. So let alone you don't want to go there thinking that you're somewhere else and think that you're gonna eat and have a good time. And I've never been there as a tourist. To be honest, every time I've been there, I was there with people I knew. So I never got even though I saw things that tourists would see, I never got the tourist experience. And so she kind of got a little bit of that. And yeah, she's over in New York right now, but you don't go there broke. So we're talking about the 40/40 Club. You know that costs some bag. You know that costs a bag. You know you need to go there with some change in your pocket. You need some money. You just don't go there just to be going in. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's the 40/40 Club. And they had one in New York that just closed down. They had one in Atlantic City. I'm not sure. Did they have one in Vegas? I'm not sure. But the point is you going into these establishments, you know you need to have some bread. That's just that. Moving on. Moving on. Thanks, Rock. Appreciate you. Love again. Because I'm not going old, baby. Sorry, I'm just not. All right, so I keep telling y'all about throwing shit at people on the stage. This is, for me, a pet peeve. It really is. And I'm going to tell you why. Again, I keep explaining the situation over and over and over again, but I guess it hasn't gotten to enough. With me explaining this again, you could take this information and share it with others. And maybe we laggy for real. I see it, but share it with others and maybe it'll spread word. Stop throwing shit at people while they're at work. It's that simple. Let's get to it though. So a situation happened. We're gonna dive into it. And if Doc was here, he would tell me I'm laggy, but I can see it for myself, so I know I'm laggy. So it's just gonna be what it is, and we're gonna take it the way we take it. So now in the situation, Drake is having books thrown at him on stage in addition to bras. Not so bad. Bras are not bad. And it sounds like a fan got lucky. The page turner didn't smack him in the face. You gotta see the video from Drizzy's Friday concert in San Francisco. He's on stage talking to fans between the break and the song. Suddenly a book comes hurtling out of the crowd, and he snatches it with one hand. And one hand, Aubrey, let's get it. While it appears the book may have gone over his head, Drake told the book thrower, "You lucky I'm quick. Would have had to beat your ass if that hit me in the face." I feel him. So Champagne Papi has totally been cool with women throwing bras, as he should, as a heterosexual male. But he's been cool with the bras being thrown at him in his concerts, even helping one big chest fan go viral and land in the model deals. Because the ties they can get you paid. But it appears books being thrown across is crossing the line for Drake. It's a part of a bigger trend of unfolding the concerts. So we had the Cardi B situation. BB Rexa got hit in the face with a flying phone. Casalia Berlini took a friendship bracelet to the noggin, and someone even threw a bag of concrete ashes at Pink. Cremated ashes at Pink, I'm sorry. Then you had Cardi B, and you had a situation where she took the mic because she's a Libra, and this is some Libra shit. And I'm sorry, to tell you, but you don't throw books, use none of that because we ready for fucking war. And that was one of them situations I'm cussing, and Doc would have told me not to cuss by now, but whatever. Um, but I'm one of them people, like, I'm at work, my dude. Like, I'm at work. Don't throw shit at me while I'm at work. I'm at work, I'm working hard. I don't deserve, like, for example, this is where the example comes in. You work at Starbucks, you make hot coffee. Somebody comes in and throws a napkin at you. I don't care what it is. Somebody's throwing some trash at you. How do you feel about that? Aren't you in your feelings because somebody threw something at you? I would totally be. Don't throw nothing at me while I'm at work. This is why I'm glad part of my work, well, most of my work entails me being on the computer, on the internet, because you throw something at me, I'm throwing hands. And it's just what it is. It's like a respect thing. Like, I'm at work. I know it seems different from your job because you work wherever you work, in an office building, at Starbucks, at freaking wherever you work. You don't deal with people throwing stuff at you. But just because they're celebrities don't mean that it's any different. It doesn't. It means don't throw shit at me while I'm at work unless you want these hands. That's what it means. Throw something at me while I'm working. I don't care if I work at McDonald's. You throw something at me and I work at McDonald's, I'm coming across that counter or around the counter, however you want it. But the point is, don't throw nothing at me while I'm on the stage, while I'm at work, period. Just cut it out. And you think it's cute, but it's not. It's not cute at all. But let's keep it moving. It's not cute. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing to do to a person. And believe it or not, these celebrities are people. They don't want people throwing shit down. Don't throw shit at me while I'm at work because it's going to be a problem. So let's talk about FUBU. It's been a long time since FUBU has been in the headlines, since we had a conversation about FUBU. For us, by us, that's the moniker. I was thinking about how I just now, but it's been a long time. So Damon John is very excited. Let's get to why he's excited. So Drake debuting a new look while kicking it with Kevin Durant. William has the creator of FUBU thinking hard about his brand place in hip hop history. As more and more young rappers discover it. What? Y'all just now? Okay, whatever. He was on the sidelines at an LA game this past week to take an NBA open, taking the NBA open runs while randomly rocking a shirt with the FUBU logo on. Founder Damon John says, seeing Drake and the FUBU tee currently surprised him, but he says it's a testament to the foundation he and his partners carved out nearly 30 years ago. For the record, the pink bobos aren't FUBU. The pink bow rats that he had in his hair, they weren't FUBU, but we guess that they work with Drake's, the bubbles. You gotta take them out, bro. Damon also credited Megan Thee Stallion, SZA, and Chris Brown for also keeping FUBU's name strong in the streets on the 50th anniversary of hip hop at that. For youngins not in the know, the brand is an acronym for us. I just said it at the beginning. For us, by us, generationally restricted. Generational restrictions do not apply. So listen, um, I remember FUBU. FUBU was cool. Again, Drake, the bubbles gotta go. They're not becoming of you as a man. But so get rid of the bobos. Take them out. It's not cute. None of that stuff. But you know, I'm not mad at the regeneration of FUBU and people, the younger crowds getting into it because it was something that was for the culture, very heavily promoted by LL Cool J. Very for a minute, very heavily promoted by the culture in itself. Here in Baltimore, fashions you can be on, they could be cute and all that, but fashions go fast here in Baltimore, so it is what it is. So we don't really get too pumped about it. We wear it for a little while and then we move on to the next thing. But FUBU wasn't a bad thing. It was alright. And Drake, you made Damon feel great by rocking the brand. It's been a long time since he's been really, like I said, he's given love to SZA, Meg Thee Stallion, and Drake for bringing the brand back, especially because it marked a pivotal moment within hip hop. So, big shout out to Damon John and his brands, and trying to keep it alive. But let's keep it moving because I got other things to say as well. I saw you. Thanks, you boo. Thank you, boo. Thanks ya. Thanks ya. But anyway, it's a really weird. So I'm reading text messages as we go to because my daughter starts school this weekend. It's crazy. Everybody's losing their mind. I'm losing my mind. Everybody's losing their mind. So let's get into this Yo Gotti and Polo G situation. So we all know it's been the 50th anniversary. We just marked the 50th anniversary of hip hop. But it obviously didn't impress Polo G or Yo Gotti as they've been speaking out about how the culture is failing to inspire them. Whoa. I'm going to speak my tongue on this. Interestingly enough, both rappers are market employee or just honest commentary. Either way, they're not holding back. So Polo launched a mini rant Thursday threatening that his upcoming Hood Poet album could potentially be the last album for him, and ripping the rap game ripping at the rap game for becoming watered down and lackluster. Okay. I'm gonna talk about it. The Chicago rapper is arguably entering his prime as an artist, and he broke milestones. Hold on. With his last album, Hall of Fame, shooting to the top of the record. Now, Yo Gotti took his gripes to Power 106 in LA last week and also griped about the state of rap, pointing to the COVID-19 pandemic as the beginning of the low points for him. Gotti says his contribution to the creative drought is his new DJ Drama led Gangsta Grills. I showed you so, which dropped on Friday. Now, Bow Wow expressed similar sentiments this year and has had several as have several others, but no one's come up with a solution yet. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Pop is what it is because, it was left to y'all to take it to the new level. It was left up to y'all. the pioneers. Um, I hate to call them ancestors, like all of them are dead, but some of them are they're gone. Um, the people who were before you set the game up for y'all to continue the legacy. So if y'all don't continue the legacy, who's left to continue the legacy? And why is there even an issue to complain? Talk to your peers. Your peers is why hip hop is in the state that hip hop is in right now. So that's a discussion, maybe a private discussion that you should have with your peers. As y'all call us old heads can't do shit about it now. We've already done what we were here to, well, not me, because I'm still doing what I do, but they've already done, the people who were before you, your predecessors. They've already done what they were sent here to do. It's y'all now. It's your job to keep the legacy on and keep the state of hip hop being at its height. You let it go, then you're left with nothing. You know what I'm saying? See how that works? See, my grandmother, well, no, my great grandmother had a kid. Then her kid had a kid, and now I have a kid, and it's my job as the person who's responsible to make sure that the legacy continues with my kid. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, only it's music. Um, things have come and gone. You've had blues, you had jazz. Well, you had jazz, you had blues, you had rhythm and blues, you had rock and roll, you've had pop, you've had rock. But the thing is, the only way that it continues is if you continue it. So y'all fussing about it ain't helping the cause. Change the music. Change the landscape of the music. Change the landscape of hip hop music. And you'll be all right. You don't gotta retire about it. You don't gotta retire. Just show, if you build it, they will come. Feel the dreams. Show them how to make it great again. That's, I hate using that jargon, but show them how to make it amazing. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Because what are we crying about? Like, really? Like, what are we crying about? But anyway, I digress. Let me keep moving. It's just like, the state of hip hop is the way y'all made it. You feel me? You can't be upset about. You got to change the game. I put your foot in there and your elbow and your kneecaps and stir the pot up and change the game. That's it. So anyway, it looks like Quavo is coming out with another project. He's coming out with another project, and Quavo's Apex on Thursday evening with the high power listening session for his album called Rocket Power. Get it? Take off Rocket Power, which he's dedicated to the late Migos rest off. So the video has been floating around from the album for lucky fans and spoke. Oh, I could see that. He told us it's been floating through life since Takeoff's passing, comparing it to an out of body experience, and thanked the fans for still rocking with him. Takeoff passed away, was taken out back in November, just as he and Quavo were wrapping up the promotion for their joint album. Luckily, he left behind material Quavo was able to use for the solo project, and Takeoff actually helps kick off the album with the song Patty Cake. The album is officially released on Friday, and also features Future and Young Thug, but the main thing remains rest in peace, Takeoff. That is so much to deal with. You gotta think about it. And I try not to speak bad on situation because it's crazy. But you got to think about it. That's a lot to deal with. Not only was that your group member, but that's your nephew. Like that's your sister's son. You had to witness his passing, then had to bury him, and then you still got to live through. That's a lot. So big shout out to Quavo. I haven't listened to the project yet, but I'm hoping it's amazing. It's crazy. That's a lot to deal with. That's a lot to deal with. But let's keep it moving. I can't stick on the subjects too long because we got things to do, and I got something new to show y'all tonight. So Damian Dollar Lillard, um, actually he plays for the Blazers. He plays for the Trail Blazers. But let's get into it. So throughout life, there's always who is also a rapper too. So this is one of those situations. But we're going to talk about it. So, his okay, let's die. Um, shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm cussing. Dame previewing the album last night at the Soho House in West Hollywood, where he told the crowd he considers himself a seasoned rapper at this point, listening to criticism um, to always improve his craft. Okay, all right, we taking it off. That's a lot when it comes to NBA players and rappers, but let's finish out the story and then I'll get to my views on that. The NBA star says that March season ending injury gave him time to beef up the album, which he boasts about guest appearances from Rick Ross, Mozzie, and longtime collaborator Lil Wayne, who appears on all of Dame's album thus far. Several pro athletes also dabble in the music, making hip hop music, but Dame says he's earned his stripes freestyling for 4 Bars Friday on IG before graduating to SoundCloud. Okay. I'm going to talk about it. The album drops Friday, as in tonight. Well, as in this Friday that just passed at midnight. For diehards, and Dame's bent on promoting it to the fullest. He's currently looking to enact a trade from Portland Trail Blazers, so he has time to take his show on the road. Listen, I'm not gonna knock NBA players for wanting to rhyme. You feel me? Because if you think about it, sports and hip hop kind of coincide with each other a little bit. I haven't heard this project yet, so I'm gonna listen to it so I can give an honest criticism on it. But same thing with Polo G and Yo Gotti, what they got going on too, and Takeoff. I mean, Quavo as well for his love for his nephew. But I'm gonna listen to everybody because I'm interested to see what everybody has going on right now, and I'm gonna talk about it on this podcast. I don't feel no kind of way, but there have been a lot of NBA players that wanted to be rappers. There have been some that are actually dope ass rappers, but because the NBA be on their one time, they were not able to release nor promote like how they wanted to their projects. Allen Iverson. So there, I don't know how to take this in. I mean, all right, you got some what did it sound like, some dope features, but I need to hear the project. So I'm gonna listen to the project, and I'm not gonna listen to it on NBA. You play for the NBA. I'm gonna listen to it as you are a new artist coming out, and let me see what you got. Show me what you got, little baby. But you gotta show and prove. You people talk a big talk, but they don't always walk the big walk. You feel me? So I need to hear it before I go with what you say. You say everything's cool and everything's copacetic and it's the dopest album of the year. Yeah, hip hop fame. So if it ain't right, I'm gonna tell you. And that's just what it is. All right, so last story of the night. I haven't really talked about all his shenanigans and I spoke on him and his ex-wife's divorce a little bit, but I try not to just go hard. It's something on the Gab Beat, so I just let it trickle as it does, and then we have a conversation about it later when some more information comes up. So Neo is insisting that he maintains a healthy relationship with the three women with whom he shares 7 children with. Dang, Neo, that's a lot of big. You know, I don't know. Libras just have a tendency to be popping out a lot of kids. Female Libra, I only got one. Male just create because some of that be for multiply, but let's see what he said, what he got going on. So he says the secret of being stress free is an easy one. Parents aren't allowed to sling mud in front of their kid. Okay, I believe in that. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe in that in a minute. The R&B star broke down his reasoning to form a video vixen, Gloria Velez, in the podcast clip on Vlad TV Thursday, explaining any headlines he and his exes make possibly affect the children down the line, and so they refrain from doing so. I think that's a good idea. Neo shares 3 children with his ex, Crystal Renee, 2 with his ex fiance, Monette Shaw, and 2 with his ex girlfriend, Sade Janae. Um, but says everyone gets along as the kids refer to their half siblings' mothers as extra moms. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. I like that. Get to it in a minute. But that's dope. He credits his mother and his sister for upholding his support system and raising the kids, but isn't shy about dealing with occasional friction. Baby mothers and fathers are known to mirror um, immovable forces and unstoppable objects after all. Listen. If Neo, okay, that's that. Okay, hold on. That's not the end. All right, so Crystal and Neo have been showing positive PDA as of late, despite ending their union. And Neo's new dilemma is convincing his kids to adjust to his fame. Okay. He says the older they get, the more annoyed they are with autograph seekers. Sorry, kids, it come with the territory. Like your father's famous. He's saying he has videos, people been paying attention, people been watching. Come with the territory. Your father's famous. And I think that he should say it to you just like I'm fucking famous. I'm famous. What am I supposed to do about my fame? I can't turn it off. That's how y'all was conceited. Your mama got with me when I was coming up, the older ones, the 2 that he shares with on that. Your mama found me in my fame to share the 3 that he shared with Shorty and Sade. I'm quite sure he was famous when he had kids with her. Listen, you just got to get over it, kids. I love you, but this money is going to make sure y'all taken care of for the rest of your life. But I know it's annoying that people want autographs all the time. Now, like I said, male Libras have a tendency to procreate in abundance. I'm not mad at y'all. Do your thing. We got to repopulate. We got to keep the population going. Um, I don't know, because my grandmother is a Libra too, and she had 13, one passed off. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know what to call it. I'm just not that Libra. I'm not trying to have many kids. I'm good with the one that I got. She's getting there. She's almost to her teenage years. We good. But I will say it was a little rocky for Neo and his baby mama and all of that good stuff. So I mean, well, his wife, not his baby mama, not his ex. This is wife. It was a lot going on with them too. But I'm glad that everybody's worked everything out. I'm a very firm believer in what you and I got going on don't have nothing to do with the kids. Like I've had situations with my daughter's father where um we get into an argument, I'll leave. I'll walk outside and cuss his ass out and then come back in the house like nothing happened. Cause I just don't feel like like everything you do affects your kids. And I'm quite sure she knows that me and him are going through it, but she can't say that I've actually watched my mother and my father go through it. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of situation, and it does in the long run affect your kids and how their development and how they grow and how what I mean, everything. I got a straight A baby for a reason. All right, it's time for, oh my gosh, Doc, you got to come back because it feel crazy for nobody to say that it's time for the love notes. It's not on the screen, but it's time for the love notes. I got to do this without Doc, though. I got to get over it. But he always tells me it's time for the love notes. He got a job. He's the employee of the show. That's what he did. And so he's not here to say it. But I'm going to get to these love notes real quick because it's time. Big shout out to anybody who's watched the show from Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. I appreciate you very much. Big shout out to Little Rock 2517 for the cash app. I appreciate you. I seen it, baby. I seen it, and I appreciate you for it. Thank you. Because I don't want to go to OnlyFans. Thank you. Let me show my love. Now, these people are my listening audience. I appreciate them so much. It's all love. Thank you for the love. My top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Germany, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you, babies. I appreciate you so much. I do. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Canada, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. I love you, babies. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I do. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, and Portugal. I love you so much. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you. Shout out to all my loyal listeners. I wouldn't do this if you weren't here. Shout out to all my loyal watchers that do come in, even the ones that come in and jump. I love you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you so much for the love. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said, get ready. I'm going to have an exact date for y'all. It's coming soon. For Thorough Thursdays. I'm bringing videos to it. I cannot do the show without showing videos, showing people who are undiscovered, unsigned, underground. I cannot do the show without showing y'all some love. So on Thorough Thursdays, this is the place now where we're going to do that. Not this Thursday coming up. We got to get ready for school and all that. I don't even know if next Thursday is good because, we're getting ready for the school situation. But Thorough Thursdays are coming. Sending your videos, sending your freestyle clips. Just don't be in a situation where we can't really hear. You want to hear you. We want to hear the beats. We want to hear all of that. So make sure that you're in a good setting and send us your freestyle videos. And that probably will be the space where we interview musicians as well. I'm just saying, it's coming. It's coming. So it's some other things I have to say. Some other things I have to say. If you would like to come on the show, though, hit us up. Hold on, hold. We almost had a woo, cha. If you would like to come on the show, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Suggestions, if you're looking for sponsorship or advertisement situations, if you just want to say, hey, hit us up, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. The phone line is always available, 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828, if you would like to come on the show and join in the conversation. You can also drop a comment or send in a text. We will be reading them live on air. Or you can ask me to drop the link, and I will. I used to have the link available, and I just say hit the link, but some of y'all don't know how to ask, so that's why I'm going to change that. If I play a video, know that I had permission to play the video. I wouldn't play it unless I had permission. I just wouldn't do that. If you're looking for us, hold on. If you are looking for us on social media, I'm on IG at Miss_ambitiously_ENT. You can find us there on IG. I might be posting some other stuff on there too. On Facebook at Ambitiously, that's our page. Go over there, join, like, and all of that good stuff. On YouTube, Ambitiously the podcast. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We love all the love, and all the subscriptions. We appreciate each and every one of them. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Every like, every share, and every subscription. I say this time and time again, but I don't think y'all get it. It means the most over here. It means a lot to us over here. So go do that. Go check that out. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Yes, we working on some things over there. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all about in a minute. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. Donations. I hate to say it. It's been on my screen the whole time I've been talking to y'all. Big shout out to Rock for the donation. Appreciate you, boo boops. Appreciate you. Yeah. Coffee.com and hit us up, Ambitiously ENT. It's connected to our Discord. We trying to change some things up over there. We changing some things up over here too, but we getting it together. So bear with us. We still on Patreon, Ambitiously ENT as well. And we're still on View It, Ambitiously ENT as well. But wherever you want to go, just go there and become a member. Because we got some things in the works. Big shout out to King Knox. He got a couple of mixtapes available tomorrow. They will be in the description above and below, depending on how you're watching. You're watching it from Facebook, it'll be above. If you're watching it from YouTube, it'll be below. And it's scrolling. It'll be scrolling again tomorrow night. But join tomorrow night for the tap-in. We got some things to talk about, and we got a final exam to take. So Doc will be back hopefully tomorrow night. Big shout out to our DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Rukazi. His information is scrolling at the bottom. I'm gonna make sure I start putting both of King Knox and Rukazi's information in my description, so it'll just be there, and then we don't have to worry about it. But Rukazi was in the building on this Fire Friday that just passed. He came through, said a couple of words. That was dope because it's beautiful for people to, know that he's there and his presence is felt. So that was all love, and it was live. It was live. And remember to always let me know how you feel about the mixes that we play on Fire Fridays. And because it's the fire mix, you should get down. So that's that. I am so excited about the changes that are happening. You're about to see one of the changes in a few minutes. I'm super excited about the possibility of things that we're capable to do with this platform that we have. Um, and I know that I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, but I eventually I do want to build up a network, and I do want to put other people on because that's really my biggest goal at the end of the day is putting other people on. So I'm gonna try to keep doing that. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this on camera situation, but I'm gonna keep at it as long as I can. That's that. I'm gonna make sure that I'm here on time, showing love, hoping y'all show me love. Hold on, let me get that together. I'm hoping y'all show me love and all that good stuff. But for right now, baby steps. We're gonna put it together though. Make sure that you again tune in for the tapping tomorrow night. We will be live again. Um, doing the tapping thing and taking our final exam. I'm afraid. I am. Who knows what Doc got in that bag of final exam packets? I don't know, but it's gonna go down tomorrow. Also Wednesday, I've already set the show up. We're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna get to know ourselves. So make sure you tune in for Wet and Wild Wednesdays because we're gonna be here for that as well. All right, I might be a little early tonight. I doubt it though. Um, if I am, that's good because tomorrow we probably go way over because we always go way over on the tap in. But first things first, mind your business, except for on Media Mondays where I come to tell y'all other people's business because I'm nosy like that and I like telling people's business. It's fun and I like getting into other people's business. It's a great thing. But other than that, other than Media Mondays, mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business unless I'm telling you everybody's business. That's that. And make sure you tune in for the tap in Tuesday night, 9:30 on the dot. Knox probably won't be on the dot, but I'm always on the dot. So tap in Tuesdays. Um, the tap in. But otherwise, mind your business. Love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies. They need that encouragement. And since Doc isn't here to put it on the screen, I'm gonna just show y'all. Tell your babies they are the GOAT. Tell your babies they are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. They need that love. They need all of that. And I don't think that us as parents, we get it too much because we so blindsided by life's givings and the things that we have to go through as adults. It's like, but they kids, they didn't ask to be here, so they need it. So if they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, freaking commentator they can be. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be best astronaut, engineer, secretary, janitor, receptionist, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know. I don't work for NASA. They just, it's space. I don't know. But whatever it is that they decide that they want to do, tell them to be the greatest at it. Stay in your lane, yo. I'm trying to tell you, stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. You jump in my lane, you getting her. You don't want her. You don't want her at all. She's not that nice. She's a mean girl. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all that good stuff. You want her. You want her. You just want to hug her and stuff. You want her. You don't want the other one, or at least her. Cause baby, if this cat is purring, she's a happy girl. But you don't want the first one. She's not that nice. And usually what happens when you jump into somebody else's lane is a collision. Who the fuck wants that? Nobody. Nobody wants a collision. So just stay in your lane. Stay in your fucking lane. That's it. That's it. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle to be fought. Sometimes you just gotta all right, you win. You got it. It's yours. You can have it. You won. worry about the war. It's a big ass war going on outside, and like Mob Deep said, it's a war going on outside, and no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide. All right, I'm not going to do the whole song, but just stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane, and worry about the war, not the little ass petty ass battles that mean nothing. Worry about the war. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Be safe. Tune in tomorrow night for the tap in because we're going to get into it and we're going to take this final exam, although I am scared shitless. But we're going to take it. We're going to do what we got to do. I love you guys. Be safe. Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Hold on. If I can.